What's up guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the best weapons in Fortnite Chapter 1. Chapter 1 was the start of the long history of Fortnite, so there's bound to be some really good weapons, especially from Chapter 1 Season 1, before they really knew how to balance stuff. Let's go for 15 likes and 3 new subs on this video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. The first gun on this list is actually currently in Chapter 1 OG mode, and that is the Scar. I'm talking about the old Scar. I mean, this thing used to be so crazy. Back in early Chapter 1, the feeling of finding the Scar was just unmatched. If you played back in early Chapter 1, you would remember how crazy this thing was. I've talked about this gun in the past before on this channel, and something I always bring up is the insane damage. The Chapter 1 Season 1 Scar did a 98 damage headshot, which is just insane. You could easily kill someone in a second if you had good aim. The fire rate was also crazy, so it wasn't like a slow AR that just did good damage. I would say probably the only downside to it is during Chapter 1, if I remember correctly, the bloom on this Scar was massive. It made it kind of hard to hit a shot, but the damage was 100% worth it when you did hit one. Next gun on this list is one of the GOATs, and this is of course the Chapter 1 pump shotgun. Specifically, I'm talking about the Spaz from Chapter 1 Season 6, or the one from Chapter 1 Season 1. The Chapter 1 Season 1 pump was just insane. The gray and green versions hit for over 200 damage headshot, but that's not all, because you could also double pump. So if your first shot isn't a one pump, you could just switch your next one and hit him again. This made the fire rate like a tack, and it did insane damage. Now for the Spaz from Chapter 1 Season 6. I'm pretty sure the gold one did 207 damage, so it could one pump. While you might not have been able to double pump, a bonus is the reticle is more packed together, so it's easier to hit high damage shots. Also, the sound of this thing was just so good. Next gun on this list is from Season 5, and that is the Compact SMG, also known as the P90. The Compact SMG was just crazy. It hit for like 20 damage, but that's not what made it so good. It was an insane fire rate that made the P90 such a god tier weapon. Back in Chapter 1, the P90 was literally so good, you could use it as an AR or a shotgun. Eventually it did get debuffed, but before that, it might have been the best gun in Fortnite history. The next gun on this list was also introduced during Season 5, and that is the Heavy Sniper. The Heavy Sniper is my favorite sniper rifle of all time besides the Reaper Sniper from Chapter 5. I love the Heavy Sniper. I don't know why they ever debuffed it. They lowered the structure damage somewhat recently, I think. I don't actually remember which season they did that. I remember hitting so many snipes with the Heavy, and it was just a go-to sniper for me. I love pretty much everything about this gun. The sound of it and the damage was really good. One-shot headshot, it was just a really good sniper. Also, you could just shoot it at a wall and get into the box and one-pump them. Next item on this list is from Season 7, and is by far the best item on this list, and that is the Infinity Blade. The Infinity Blade was just broken. It gave you more health and shield, and it regenerated it also. All the attacks on it was just insane. You had to try to die when you were using it. I remember landing at Polar Peak every game to try to get the blade. It's crazy to think that Epic can put an item this strong in the game, and it wasn't even an LTM. It was like the Thanos Gauntlet. Also, I can't believe they let this into a $100,000 summer skirmish. I probably have background footage of Psalm killing the whole lobby only using the blade. It was just so insane. Next gun on this list, we're going back to early Chapter 1, and that is the old Purple Tack. The old Purple Tack was just something else. The crazy damage with like double the fire rate of the pump. I'm not a big fan of the Tack shotgun, but the old purple one was just so insane. Also, I'm not talking about the reskin one from Season X, I think it was. I'm talking about the old one. Next up is actually another shotgun, and that is the Combat Shotgun from Season 9. If you didn't play Fortnite back then, you probably think the Combat Shotgun is trash, because every time it comes back, I swear it gets worse and worse. When it first came out, it just got some hate in the beginning because everyone wanted to pump, but after people realized how good it was, everyone started to love it. The damage and the fire rate was both really good. The reticle was nice, making it easy to hit high damage shots, and the reload time was also really good. Epic, please bring back the old Combat Shotgun instead of some debuffed one. Next gun on this list is the drum gun. The drum gun has a kind of similar story to the P90, with it first releasing and being absolutely insane to getting debuffed. It had pretty good damage. I think it did like 23 damage or something. But what makes this gun so good is because of the crazy SMG-like fire rate. I would say probably the only downside to it is the fact that it takes AR ammo, because it would just shred through all your ammo when you used it. The last item on this list, I don't know if it really counts since it was an LTM only item, but of course I'm talking about the Thanos Gauntlet or the Infinity Gauntlet. He had so many cool power-ups like a laser, a punch, a super jump, and you could collect stones, which made the gauntlet better, I believe. If you got all the stones, you were pretty much impossible to kill. I remember playing this LTM when it first came out, and it's probably my favorite LTM of all time. Also, it gave you 700 health and 300 shield, and every time you got a kill, I'm pretty sure it regenerated all your shield. I wish they brought this back to the game. This was just so much fun to use, or at least bring it to creative, because I would love to try it again. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you like the video, and since you did make it to the end, you may as well subscribe because chances are you're not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.